Today we're going to review how to use the Transpring MIX2 battery. This is actually a second generation battery to the Transpring 9.2 battery. It operates in much the same way, but it features preheat functions, variable voltage functions, as well as a battery level check. And I'll show you how to perform all these functions right now. First thing to note about this battery though is it is an automatic battery, meaning that in order to use the battery, there's no buttons to push. All the user needs to do is connect their cartridge of choice to the battery via its 510 connection and begin inhaling. So to do that, just take your cartridge with a 510 connection, and every Transpring cartridge that is currently made all work with this battery, whether it be the A2, the A3, the A4, or the A8. And to begin using this battery, simply inhale on your cartridge. You'll see the tip glow a color that corresponds with the desired heat setting or voltage setting that you have on the battery. Now, to adjust this battery for different variable voltage functions, it's very simple. There is a touch-sensitive tip to the very end of this battery. To engage the variable voltage function, simply tap the tip 3 times in quick succession. 1, 2, 3. You'll now notice that the tip just blinked light blue. That indicates the lowest heat, which is 2.6 volts. By tapping it another 3 times, you'll notice that it blinks dark blue. That indicates its medium heat setting, which is 3.3 volts. By pressing it another 3 times in quick succession, 1, 2, 3, it now blinks purple for its highest heat setting. And when you go to, which is 4.0 volts. And when you go to inhale on the tip, or on the cartridge, you'll notice that the tip glows the corresponding color level and heat level that you have set. So we have this set right now on purple, which is the highest setting, 4.0 volts. So when I go to inhale on this cartridge connected to it, you'll notice that the tip glows purple. So one of the other very useful functions of this battery is its preheat function, meaning that it has the ability to gently warm up your cartridge before use. To engage the preheat function on a stock MIX2 battery, you will simply tap the bottom touch-sensitive tip 4 times in quick succession. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice the tip begin to glow an assortment of colors, and it will actually travel the whole rainbow of colors, from red to yellow to green to blue to ultimately purple and back again. It will run this color cycle 2 times for a total of 15 seconds of preheat. During this time, it only half steps the voltage, meaning that it's only going to warm up the cartridge at half power. Not enough to begin vaping, but enough to begin warming the contents of the cartridge in order to prep it for usage. Then, when a user goes in to actually use the cartridge, the oil that's inside is already preheated and ready to give a robust and full first hit. There are also 2 other functions with this battery. Number 1 is its battery level check. This is very useful if you want to know how full the battery is and how close it is to needing a recharge. To engage the battery level check function, simply touch and hold the tip. When you do so, you'll notice that it glows a particular color. This one is happening to glow light orange. And that color will correspond to the battery level. When the battery is full, it will be at green. When it begins to lose its charge, it will change to yellow. As it loses more charge, it will transition to orange. And finally, when it's very close to needing a recharge, it will glow red. So this is a simple way that you can check the battery level of this particular MIX2 battery. And finally, the final function is this battery has the ability to be turned on and off completely to prevent any user that may stumble across it from accidentally engaging it by using it or touching the tip. To turn this battery off, simply tap the tip 5 times in quick succession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see that the tip glowed for a few seconds and then turned right off. Now, there's no way to use the battery. When you touch the tip, it won't glow, and when you go to inhale, it won't activate. To turn the battery back on, simply touch the tip 5 more times in quick succession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see that the tip has now glowed purple, indicating the heat level or variable voltage level that we have on it. And when I go to inhale on the cartridge attached to it, it now functions. To recharge this battery, it's very simple. When you go to use and inhale, it will blink a series of 10 times at the tip, indicating that it needs to be recharged. To do that, simply disconnect your cartridge from it by unscrewing it from the 510 connection. Once that is done, you can take this battery and connect it to your USB charger by screwing it into its 510 connection port. Once it has been attached to the USB charger, simply take your USB charger and plug it into a live connection port. Once it's plugged in, all you need to do is wait for the red light on the USB charger to turn green, indicating it has gone from a completely discharged state to a completely recharged state. Once the USB charger glows green, indicating a full charge, you can immediately begin using your battery again by simply unscrewing it from the charger and placing your cartridge back on it. And that is the Transpring MIX2 battery.